Well, after a long day and the discovery this week of the awful situation of my previous wildlife garden back in Essex, I really needed to take just 10 minutes out. So I went to visit a client in Lincolnshire where 15 years ago I took just under an acre of ground and made it into a wildflower meadow and a wildlife haven equipped with wildlife pond, native trees and shrubs. And today it's looking absolutely perfect. I think you'd agree. At the moment it's covered in sainfoin, which is a beautiful plant, and it's the pink plant that you can see now, and the bees are absolutely all over it. So I absolutely was very grateful to see this space today. And what I love about this space is it's so easy to manage. It's one hay cut a year that I carry out myself, and there's no pesticides, no herbicides, and nature is just let to do its own thing, and it really has come alive in the last 15 years. And I really wish you could see it for yourselves right now. It's almost like nature wrote a love letter with wildflowers, and all because it's let to grow wild. Anyway, you may remember in my last video I told you about the rescue that we are undertaking in terms of 2 and 3 eventually dogs from Romania, one being Frank. And Frank was the first dog that we fell in love with. When we saw his pictures, it absolutely broke our hearts. He was just looking so sorry for himself, like he didn't want to even be on this planet. And quite frankly, we couldn't really bear the thought of him being in a shelter in Romania any longer, so we agreed to take him. And then we stumbled upon Angel's picture and thought, oh God, we've got to take her as well. She looks exactly the same. She's almost the same colouring, the same age, the same weight, and she just looks so sorry for herself. Well, there's a bit more of a twist to come. And initially, we therefore thought they were both related. Except they weren't. We were told they came from 2 separate shelters, so there's no way they could have been. It was in fact Angel. And this week we were shown a video of Frank, and we looked at it and thought, it doesn't look like Frank. The colours aren't right, the face isn't the right shape. And funnily enough, what had happened when we contacted Penny Paws, we discovered Frank, as he was known on the website, was actually Angel. And therefore we were now seeing Frank, now Marcel, because that's what we're going to change his name to when he comes here in the UK, so as to not have 2 Franks. If you know my dogs already, you know I already have a Frank, a Luna and a Sirius. And we were shown Frank, therefore, this week for the first time. And we think what happened was, with there being 5 Malinois, Belgian Malinois rescued by Penny Paws within a similar time frame, some of the photos got muddled up. So the photo we initially fell in love with that we thought was Frank actually turned out to be Angel. So we fell in love with Angel thinking it was Frank. Then we found Angel in her own listing and fell in love with her. So the same dog had moved us twice, and we thought, well, we just have to rescue these 2 dogs, and we absolutely couldn't be happier. And then Frank, now Marcel, turned out to have bonded with another dog called Faith. So we absolutely couldn't separate them. So we've ended up now with 3 beautiful Belgian Malinois that are coming soon, and all because Angel's photo was in the wrong place, or the right place, depending on how you look at it. And here's the really incredible bit. Now, thanks to you and your very generous donations, we've now raised nearly £4,000 to help Angel. So yes, she's safe, she has a seat on the next bus coming from Romania, and it's all because of you. So thank you so sincerely for every single penny that you've donated. Not only will it help now Angel, it's also going to help bring many more dogs from kill shelters into safe spaces so that they can hopefully be rehomed. So thanks to you, we have now saved many dogs' lives. At a time when someone did their very best to destroy a wildlife garden that I'd lovingly created over the last 2 years, this really brings us hope. Not just Angel, but all of you. The messages, the support, the shared anger at what had happened. We will of course be updating you on how we proceed with the legal steps and how we can take this forward and try and change things for the better, because we won't stop fighting for nature, and we won't stop fighting for those people who make space for it. The meadow I visited today didn't happen overnight. It's the result of patience, belief, and letting nature do her thing. And it's now heaving with life, just like this story. Even when things get damaged, even when mistakes happen, good can still take root. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow us on this journey as we pursue legal action against my previous neighbour, and also welcome 3 beautiful souls to our house. Thanks for watching. Stay wild. I'll see you all very soon.